Social media is slowly robbing you of the opportunity to be the character in your own life. And it's really interesting if you think about it, because this is something we never had the opportunity to do before in this way. Maybe before you had the books and you can read about characters that lived other lives that you were not living, but that was kind of it. And you can look at the other people around you looking at their lives, but you couldn't follow them all the time. You couldn't see everything they were doing, and you kind of had to focus on your own life. With social media, you can see what everybody's doing all the time, how much better they are than you in every area of life, because you can always find someone who does way better than you in every area you're trying to be good at. And therefore you will compare yourself, and then you subconsciously will start to live through their eyes. And that's even if you are trying to be someone who does something in your life and be good at something. But imagine all those people, if you're one of these that only consume content. You don't think about your own life, how well you're doing, or how well you want to do. You kind of just watch other celebrities, influencers, how they tuck their clothes, how they make their food, how they take care of their children, how they go and work out, how they hang at parties. It's an insidious method of you to start focusing on other people. And I have worked for a long time to rid myself of my social media addiction. I've gone from being someone who mindlessly consumed a lot of content to now having, I would say, my consumption really under control. I don't scroll. I never doom scroll. I only watch the content that I want to watch, except for one day a week where I set off to watch everything I want and kind of go on a binge, or if I want that. But I notice that the more I'm able to pull myself away from social media, I start to be the main character in my own life. And then I don't want to scroll and watch everybody else's life. Because if I do that, I get slowly dragged back in that I'm not good enough, I'm not performing well enough, and that I want to live through other people's eyes. So by just removing social media, you can become the main character in your own life, because then there is no other option. If you're sitting there with the silence, then it's just you and your thoughts. It's just you and whatever you're doing, and you can just focus on that. And I'm not saying that you should never be on your phone. You can use it like I am right now. I'm using technology to spread the message and the word out to the world. I don't know even who you are, but I can spread the message. I can film myself. I can contact friends, and I can build stuff that I wouldn't be able to without technology. But it is also a great hub for misuse, pulling you in and distracting you from your own life. I hate when I see people on the street just being glued to the phone all the time. It's like they're controlled by something, and it kind of drives me nuts. And when I see people at least under the age of 20, from 20 and down, everybody, it's like it's part of their body in a way. And I can't imagine how their mental health must be declining. And you can also look at all the stats, how anxiety and depression, all kind of mental health problems are rising, and nobody thinks about, oh, maybe it's because we're spending 10 hours a day on the phone, or at least some people are waking up to this. But how can people walk around like zombies, living in a completely different world with way less quality in the graphics? We have great graphics in the world, and it's so beautiful and nice, and you are a unique person with unique abilities. But you will lose all of that because you're so focused outside on everybody else in this device, this military grade $3 trillion device that's made by a company that wants to keep your attention. I'm just saying that comparison is the thief of joy. It is a quote by Theodore Roosevelt, I believe, and I think he was really right about that. But now we have a comparison society and a comparison machine. And if you want to achieve, if you want to work hard, if you want to focus, you need to be focused on yourself, what you're doing, and not what everybody else is doing. So it will make it way more fun as well to focus and to be in your own life, to build yourself, to take the next step, go one more, build your muscles, build your mind if you're focused here and now. that's my rant. I'm Francis Drake. If you want to see more like this, if you like this, then like this video. I'm just starting this channel where I'm just sitting ranting, sharing my thoughts, practicing my storytelling skills, and connecting with you. So I hope you like this, and I see you in another one. Goodbye.